If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me.
These clips that you're going to watch today is why dating is way more complicated than it has to be. Make sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started.
Men as a whole do not deserve anything good or nice on this planet.
You date this type of woman, your life is going to absolute dog water.
Where's the men that love to come home to a home-cooked meal? As you can see, I don't think they exist anymore.
You want to know why it doesn't exist? Because you got an OnlyFans. Nobody wants to come home to that.
So I went on a first date and a car was about to hit me and he grabbed me and pulled me away. And I don't know why, but that just gave me the ick. Because it's literally the first date. Why are you so obsessed with me? Like, it was just so desperate. And it's like, play it cool.
You know what? Next time, just leave her so she could tell the same thing to Jesus.
Hey, baby daddies! Oh, hey! Y'all keep trying to dap it up and get me out. Yeah, I'm tired of y'all not popping if y'all don't got both y'all baby daddies at the house with their kids. Look at this. Say cheese, y'all. This is my family. We are family. I got all my baby daddies with me. Woohoo! Look at my kids.
This is not a flex. Do-do-do-do. You ghetto as hell. Do-do-do-do.
I only like men that I could pop in the mouth with no repercussion coming from it. Like, you just said something I don't like, backhand, right in your mouth. And that's it. Don't say it again.
And then when she meets her match and the guy retaliates on her, she go call the police. This girl's in the absolute wrong for recording a video like this. There are thousands, millions of men that actually suffer in silence. It's quite sad because this is exactly how they get disregarded every single day.
That I just don't trust you anymore after I told him that I cheated on him. But it's like, I was honest with you. I came to you. I told you. Okay, there was no lies. It was open communication. Okay? So what do you mean you don't trust me anymore? Trust me, I fucked your boy.
Even when they take accountability, it's like they're not even taking accountability.
My ex left me for a heavy-set Caucasian woman. He made me feel so low with wanting to be me and who I am. He literally made me feel like I'm not beautiful because he wanted a different preference.
She's not willing to change for a man.
I don't blame him at all. Looking like a demon.
Does anybody here have or previously have had a roster?
Oh yeah, so I didn't really go to college, but when I was 27, I had like what I would consider my party phase. Oh, absolutely.
Party phase?
Yeah, I went to like different like BBW parties.
What's BBW?
That stands for Big Beautiful Woman. It was originally started as a category and eventually was co-opted as just like an identifier that some fat women use. I used to.
Did you ever hook up with like 2 dudes in a night or 3 dudes in a night?
Yeah.
More?
Yeah. There's a specific high number for the most I did in one night, but...
Let's hear it.
One night, 10.
Was that like an intentional goal? Like you went in?
No, it actually was kind of accidental.
You know how low you have to think of yourself to sleep with 10 people in one day?
What's your favorite toxic trait about yourself?
I like to control bitches. I need them to like me for my money so I can control them.
Although he might sound like a simp, he's actually telling no lies here.
Would you spend your days worried if your man's cheating if you could spend your days worried that your man is going to find out that you're cheating?
And then they wonder why their relationship never lasts more than 5 years. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments.
How many times do you think you've actually done this with somebody who applied on your website?
It would be like 400 at this point.
Oh.
How many scenes are you doing a year or a week, a month?
A lot. Yeah, so that would have been since August last year.
400
people. Yeah.
That's not even a year. 400. So you're doing a couple a day sometimes?
Yeah. I actually prefer to do like, 10 in a day and then like have a few days off.
10 in a day?
Yeah.
Literally the definition of ran through.
If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me. Like, I can't believe you fucking could do that. That's crazy. Like, I was legit talking to a guy, and I said, I don't think we should speak anymore. And he goes, okay, haven't heard from him in 5 days. Wow, that was too easy. The fact that your life just went on like that, like I was nothing.
Shut up!
My second pimp taught me like how to cook. I'm like, baby, why do I need to learn how to cook? I'm a hoe. He's like, you are a woman first.
And the crazy part is you can't turn a 304 into a housewife.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You really just busted out my window?
Yeah, what
are
did
you
do
serious?
last night? That's the question.
Oh.
I went through your phone while you was in the shower. I know what you did last night.
Oh my goodness.
I know what you did last night. Don't try to play me. Don't
Are
try
you
to.
serious? You really busted my window out.
I went through your phone, Steph. What did you
And?
tell me? Then be honest with me. What did you do last night? You was gone for a whole hour and a half. Didn't even tell me.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, smarty pants. Okay, smarty pants. Here's these cakes, huh? These are the cakes. Here.
What is that? What is that now?
Cakes. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. September 19th. Goofy. It's our anniversary from last year.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
The relationship would have been over right there and then.
All right, so we do have some unpopped balloons. This is the hard part. Before we do that, actually, I'm gonna have you answer your own question. Do you have any kids?
I do have 3 kids.
And how many?
Girl didn't even get to finish her sentence, just straight gunshots.
How you doing? So you into black guys? You don't like black guys? Say, why you not into black guys? What?
Why would you follow her after getting rejected? And then you wonder why women love to say men are creepy.
I don't want to be a man hater. I don't want to hate men. You guys don't understand. But they make it impossible. It's their fault. I swear I'm not seeking out hatred against men. They make me hate them. It's because of them. Like, it's not up to me. I'm not just a man hater to be a man hater. Like, sorry, you're making me hate you. It's your fault. You're doing it. Don't be mad at me when I hate men when you made me hate men.
This type of woman will put you in jail, behind bars.
Little thing I got, you try and overtake it. Little spot in the freezer I got for myself. We moved in the house, you got a 30-something square foot house. 3,000 something square foot, all I need is a little garage. I put my shit in there, but you overtake that. Pile it up with your shit. Look at that. A little old spot. Look what's in there, all your shit. I can't even put my alcohol in there.
She better listen because once men get fed up, they're usually done.
You know what's really hard? Being an OnlyFans girl. That's like a different OnlyFans girl because like I'm married, happily married. I'm not some dumb slut just, you know, just being a dumb slut on OnlyFans.
So you're married and you show your pum-pum worldwide, but you claim you're not a slut.
What would you do if I had an OnlyFans?
Support you and buy you some lingerie.
Would you?
Yeah, support your woman doing OnlyFans. You're definitely going to the Simping Hall of Fame.
What's something about your life that we wouldn't believe?
My ex set me on fire, and I'm the one that went to jail for it. She was working third shift at Walmart.
She worked third shift at Walmart. She started to make sense already.
Anyway, I was driving her car, and I'm out drinking Henny and shit. End up getting home. I ain't make it up in time to pick her up from work in the morning. So she came in. I'm putting my clothes on like I was headed out and shit. She ain't say nothing. Like, I'm like, dang, what's going on? She come in the house, didn't say nothing. So she get the air freshener. I'm like, oh, it must stink in here or something. She came up to me. She sprayed my whole outfit. I'm like, damn, am I musty? What's going on? So she go back in the room. She come back out with a lighter. It's one of them grill lighters, too, not the little lighters. Remind you, I'm still off the Henny, so I ain't all the way there. All I hear is, oof, whole outfit. I done had to stop, drop, and roll.
Did you say stop, drop, and roll when you was doing it?
Yeah, I'm like, stop, drop. Like, I'm still
I'll turn that into a brisket. You know they be cooking with the Henny too, so that was about to be the perfect flavor.
Bourbon flavor.
Yeah.
So I called 911. They talking to us. They like, well, we got to take somebody to the jail. I'm looking like, she set me on fire. What you mean? They like, well, sir, we did your background. You got a warrant. So I have to take you in. I said, oh, no.
More examples of why men get bent over in court. Bro got set on fire and he's the one who went to jail.
Date people as a mattress actress, they said. It'll be fun, they said. No, it's not fun.
My boyfriend and I officially broke up last night, and one of the predominant reasons was because he didn't feel like he could be fully happy while I had this job, even though I've had this job for years and I had it when we met. I've actually talked to a few people, and it turns out as men love you more or get deeper into the relationship, they become less okay with this kind of work unless they're a particular type of person. But there's no way to know if they're gonna be that particular type of person until you get really invested. I do have a lot of friends in the industry who have really good relationships, but for me personally, it's so harmful to go through these cycles, and it deviates me from my path of being a freak online. And I just don't want to be deviated. I just don't want to be distracted, and I don't want to be anxious. So I'm not dating anymore.
You made the right choice. Stay by yourself with your worldwide box. Yeah.
Would you let your daughter date a man like you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I'm laid back, caring, funny.
Would you let your daughter date a man like you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. If my daughter dates a man like me, I have failed in life. I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. Because I don't want her to deal with a man who's manipulative and treacherous, disloyal, a scumbag. You know what I'm saying? I want her to have a man who's got money, lives by himself, independent. You get what I'm saying? All of the things that I'm not. So nah, I don't want her to date no one like me. Absolutely not.
Now, question for the comments. Would you let your daughter date a man like you? Let me know in the comments.
The court notified me that my final decree of divorce has been approved by the judge. I know that it sucks being alone. I come home and I'm alone. I go everywhere alone. I don't hardly talk to him anymore. I don't blame him. I filed for the divorce. So I'm sure people are wondering, well, you filed. Why are you so upset? Why are you crying? Just because you make a decision that you think is going to end up making things better doesn't mean that you have to give up the fact that you love that person or that you did it because you were trying or whatever. I've never met anybody like him. And I've never loved anybody like him either. But I don't want a divorce. I still am very much in love with my husband.
They always think divorce is cool until they're alone by themselves.
She has now deleted all of her social media accounts after mocking men's mental health, and now she has finally responded. So this girl's name is Ava, and in her video the text says, "See when it's time to take a moment of silence for men's mental health." And the audio in her video is her screaming the entire video, which means that she does not care as she is not actually taking a moment of silence. But this is where it gets more worser. Not only has Ava removed her entire presence from the internet by deleting every social media page that she has, not only have her entire friends and family responded after this entire situation. This is where it gets even more insaner. This is Ava's sister, and she just posted a new video claiming that she had no idea that Ava was going to post that, and that she thankfully does not agree with Ava. And now people are starting to feel bad for Ava's sister because she did not want any part of this. Now Ava's sister just posted an update on what her response is going to be, and a lot of people do not like it. And although Ava's sister seems cool, Ava needs a reality check, because women that center their entire personality on not liking men need to go touch grass. And it seems that Ava is going to be apologizing. You agree with Ava, or are you normal?
What? Ho. First of all, why is you sending your ex $300 of my money every week, Yolanda?
He don't have nobody to help him right
That's
now.
a grown man. What the hell you mean?
Okay, and I'm his friend. If he need my help, I'm gonna be there for him.
What do you need help with $300 a week for, Yolanda?
To survive.
Survive what?
In prison.
What the? Wait, what?
Yeah,
Dante is locked up.
Yes, just temporarily.
And you sending a felon
don't do
$300 a week of my money?
Perfect, bro.
Ain't nobody perfect, and you so good. Matter of fact, you ain't nothing at all to me no more. Why is you sending $300?
Recording this right now.
Why
are you making a big deal out of this? What's the point of
You're a
this?
scandalous woman. You're scandalous. That's right. And I'm putting you on live. Everybody fit to see this.
Well, all right. Since you want to make a show, whatever, bro. This is dumb.
No, I'm finna make a real show.
You have the money, Chris.
What money? The money I have is for us. For us. I thought you loved me. That's why I proposed to you. That's why you got that ring on your finger. In fact, I don't even see it on your finger. What you do with that? Huh?
You tripping.
Huh? You sending them money without the ring on your finger so you can feel single or feel like you ain't doing nothing wrong, Yolanda? Talk to me, because I talk back.
No, because I'm not finna do this with you. It's
No, you
wrong.
finna do this. You finna
have
do
the money
this. You
to
wrong for
spend.
what you've been doing.
You never here with me.
I'm always here to make this house.
There would have been absolutely no talking. She would just have to come out my house.
I want him to like me more than I like him. Let me teach y'all the game. So boom, there was this guy that I was talking to and I never really liked him, but we were always cool. Well, all of a sudden, this man gets to acting super nonchalant with me. And ever since he's been acting super nonchalant, he's been in my head rent free, and I fucking hate that shit, y'all. So the other day I'm on the phone with my sister and I'm telling her about this man. And I'm explaining to her how this man has been in my head living rent free, just taking up space in my head. So my sis asked me like, well, do you think you like this dude? And I'm like, I've been thinking about him so much, maybe I do like this dude. Then when I'm on the phone with her, there was a long pause and my sister was like, bitch, you don't like this man. And then I'm like, you're right, I never liked this man. I don't like this man. But then there's another long pause and I'm like, oh my God, do you know what it is? And she's like, what? I'm like, it's not that I like him. It's the fact that I want him to like me more than I like him. She's on the phone with me looking at me confused as hell like, what the fuck is she talking about? And I'm trying to explain to my sister like, that's it. It's the chase for me. I never liked this dude. But since he's been acting so nonchalant, it's giving me the idea that now I like him more than he actually likes me. So once I get this man back on my nuts, I won't have a desire for him anymore. It was always the chase. Then I'm sitting there on the phone with my sister, y'all, and I'm like, nah, it's not the chase. It's about me. It's always been about me. And now my sister's looking at me like I'm a fucking crazy person. And I'm trying to explain to
Whoever this guy is, he needs to run.
We got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and, things changing, right. Honestly, it's like, I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
Yeah,
What did I tell you guys a couple months ago? You cannot turn a 304 into a housewife. So I stumbled upon this post onto the Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Men don't appreciate lingerie anymore. And then this guy said, cause y'all wearing it to Top Golf. And I honestly had to sit there for a second and think about it. These women literally showing up to the supermarket, going out literally half naked. Go on Instagram and you can literally see a bunch of half naked women. Some of them just fully naked out for the gram. For a lot of these women nowadays, nothing's really a mystery. Because society has normalized literally not being modest. People nowadays think you literally have to be half naked to look good. When you literally can put on some good clothes, get a banger outfit, and you don't have to be half naked to still look good. Now again, I'm not saying all women do this. All I'm just saying is a lot of them nowadays. So when you put on that lingerie, why do you think men are not really excited? Because they see it on Instagram already. A lot of people are just straight desensitized because they literally see naked women on a daily basis. Even if you want to search for it, like if you want a goon or whatnot, or if you don't want to search for it, it's just still slapped in your face some way, shape, or form. Some of these clothes that these women are putting on today, you have to literally sit there and think to yourself, was that meant for the beach? But again, they're grown women. They can do whatever they want. The problem is when you start to date these type of women. They want to be telling you, oh, you insecure because you don't want me to go out in that short ass skirt that you can literally see the buttocks. You're wearing some see-through ass tissue paper to cover up their coconuts. Other men could literally gawk over them, and then they want to tell you the audacity that you're insecure and you can't handle a bad bitch. See, don't even waste your time on these type of girls. Go find yourself a girl that can respect herself and can respect you as well. The worst feeling ever is to walk beside a girl and feel ashamed because of what she's wearing, unless you're Kanye West. So make sure you like this video, you comment and subscribe, and you already know. And I'm out.